Good afternoon, everyone. Alex Bishop here from UFI. I'm delighted to be joined by Sam Hyams from Springpod. Also delighted to announce that Springpod is our latest investment into our UFI Ventures portfolio. Hi, Sam. How are you doing today?
Very good, Alex. How are you doing?
Yeah, I'm okay. Not too good from the football last night, but I'm okay. It would be great to, we've had a number of conversations with you around the business. It'd be great to hear a bit more from yourself around what is Springpod, what are you doing over there? It would be great to know.
Yeah, absolutely. I'll dive straight in. So at Springpod, we are an online early careers enablement platform. So what that means is our mission is to support young people by connecting them with top employers, top universities throughout their time at secondary school, and hopefully starting much earlier. So from age 13 onwards, all the way through, and we're helping young people. Our aim is to help over 1 million young people over the next 2 years gain life-changing career experiences and opportunities with many of the employers and universities that we work with. So we our USP really are virtual experience programs that we run. So we'll run virtual work experience programs with the likes of Airbus, Fujitsu, the NHS, Nestle, those sort of employers. And our sort of ambition is to democratize access to opportunity. So our aim is that every single young person, regardless of background, who their parents are, what school they went to, they gain the opportunity to work with these sort of employers and gain that experience to secure their next step after school.
Yeah, it's super exciting, and we're very aligned on the impact of experiences for young people in their development. So yeah, really excited about what you guys are doing. It'd be great to hear a little bit more about the actual user experience as well. How does that work? How does a young person engage with Springpod as they develop?
Yeah, absolutely. So I mean, over the last 6 months or so, we've helped over 100,000 young people go through, I think it's about 120 programs or so now, and they do vary quite a lot program to program, but broadly speaking, we try and make them as close to real world work experience as possible. So typically they'll last over sort of a 2-week duration, about 10 hours, 15 hours of work. There's lots of pre-recorded high quality video, there's interactive materials, there's quizzes, assessments, there's a final exercise, and then there's also live webinars and interactions throughout those 2 weeks. So typically sort of 5 webinars over the 2-week period with the employer or the university that we're focusing it on. And then there's a final exercise and certification for the young person as well afterwards. They can add it to their LinkedIn or CV for the future.
Yeah, and I know you're about to publish your impact report quite soon. What signs of evidence have you seen? And I bet there's some really interesting data within that from where you are now as quite a mature business.
Yeah, exactly. So with the numbers of young people that have now gone through these programs, and we've got some really interesting data on it. And for us, there's the sort of social impact side is massive for us as a business. It's why we've sort of started the company in the first place. And so we want to make sure that the programs are number one, increasing awareness amongst the young people going through them. So how well do they understand that career path, that industry, that company, that university after the program compared to beforehand? And the initial stats are showing that afterwards it's about 98% of students rating their awareness as good or excellent, compared to about 50% before the program. But that's maybe sort of to be expected. But then the second aspect, which is really big for us, is increasing aspirations. So has that program made that young person more likely to apply for a role in that particular company or pursue that career or that university course? And again, it's a similar sort of impact. And we also have a really sort of diverse community of young people that use Springpod. So it's about 200,000, 210,000 now, young people across the country, and about 20% are free school meal recipients. So for us, if we can really drive that social mobility through these programs at scale, that's what we're really excited by, and hopefully the report will sort of show how we're having that sort of impact.
I'm excited, very excited to see it and see some of the evidence. I think it's amazing what you guys have achieved over the last couple of years. On a bit about your experience as a relatively young founder. How has that been? Sort of, starting Springpod and growing it out to a couple of 100,000 users. You must sometimes wake up and feel a bit daunted by it all.
No, it's been a massive learning curve, a lot of fun along the way as well. So I founded the company about 5 years ago now. We started with a really small group of schools that we sort of piloted it with for a couple of years, before expanding into the mainstream secondary school market, and further education colleges, and now also working with universities. But yeah, it's been really exciting. Obviously, lately in particular, we've gone from, we're now about a company of around 70 in the team, all really committed to the mission. Got bases in London, Liverpool, Ukraine as well now. So yeah, it's an exciting time.
Yeah, and where do you see the growth over the next 18 to 24 months? I bet you're equally excited about kind of how you can grow and scale everything moving forward.
Yeah, and our focus at the moment is still primarily on the UK. We are exploring those international expansion opportunities through partnerships, and we've got some exciting plans for the Middle East and US on the horizon, which we'll be prioritising over the next sort of 12, 18 months. But it's also making sure that we are scaling our offering in the UK so that we can potentially reach every single young person, and there's a highly relevant, high quality virtual experience for them to take part in at all times when they come onto the platform, so that we can really support them into their sort of next step after school.
Yeah, and I know that in the number of conversations we've had, we really feel we can add significant value to your impact mission as sort of impact investors, and hopefully that can over the next period of time we can play an active role in that. So excited to be part of it. Yeah,
massively. I mean, that's why UFI sort of stand out for us as a partner, is the respect the brand has and the organisation has in the market with regards to sort of social impact, and I think also the network that UFI has within the vocational learning space can really lend some sort of weight to our plans over the next sort of 6 to 12 months.
Yeah, well, excited to have you on board as part of the latest addition to the Ventures portfolio. So great to have you here. Thank you so much for your time today, Sam. It's been great to speak, and that's all we've got time for. Please do give @Springpod a follow and keep track of what they're doing. Please also follow @UFI Ventures. We're going to be trying to do more content over the next few months. We're also publishing a regular bulletin that can be signed up to in the link below, that we will be giving the latest sort of insights from the VocTech market. So please have a look out for that. But yeah, thank you again, Sam, and have a great afternoon, everyone.
Cheers, Alex.